So I bought this stove a while back to use for backpacking off Amazon. It's pretty cheap. You can find it for like $8. The thing I like about this stove is this is my cup that I use when backpacking to boil water for meals, everything else. But inside here, you have your stove and you have your gas. So it's very convenient that you can put everything into one thing. I like saving that space. There's nothing wasted. The stove itself is pretty small. It folds up. All these little arms that support the cup fold up. And then it rolls out to a nice little platform that you got there to put everything on. It has its own igniter, so that's nice. You don't have to carry around a lighter or matches. It's all self-contained in there. And it works very well. I'll show a picture of the flame right here. It sounds like a jet engine, but it boils water extremely quickly. Here's a quick time lapse of boiling 1.5 cups of water. So a cup and a half of water there, pretty quick. I did a cup and a half because that's about average, or a little bit more than average for a backpacking meal that's dehydrated. I used the small canister of gas while I was in Patagonia backpacking for 4 days, and I used 1 can and still had enough left over to give off to another hiker who was going to be staying a few more days. And since I couldn't carry it back on the plane, I just gave it up. I feel like I could have gotten another at least 2 days, probably a little bit more, just depending on what I was doing. Since I wasn't boiling water to drink, this lasted a lot longer. I think if I had to boil water to drink, 2 cans of gas for about 4 days, just because of the amount of water that you need to drink while backpacking, especially when up and down mountains and hills. But for just food, this is great. This little can, the little can that I had, that is 100 grams, 3.53 ounces. That lasted for 4 days. That's pretty good. So your mileage may vary, just depends on how hot you get the water. I got it to just barely boiling and went ahead and just let the food sit for a little longer than recommended, and that's how I did that. So the stove does come with a little case if you don't want to carry it in the cup, if you just want to put it straight in your bag with the fuel. The thing to remember though that's kind of odd to me is when this is off, completely closed, it folds the wrong way to actually fit in this case once everything is folded up here. You actually have to turn it on a little bit to fold that up to get this in here. Now the thing to remember is when you go ahead and take it out, when you want to use it, that is now on. It's going to start bleeding gas pretty quickly because of how fast it is. So you just want to remember that if you are using that case, go ahead and make sure to turn it all the way off when you pull it out to use. If you're not just carrying it in the cup like I usually do. So I'll go ahead and start it real quick just so you can see. So again, that igniter on the side, super convenient. You can hear it click all the way on. And there you go. So as you can see, it sounds like a jet engine, but it gets water boiling extremely fast, so it doesn't waste as much gas as you would think. So all in all, I'm going to buy more. I think it's a good buy. So far it's lasted. I've abused it and beat the crap out of it while it bounced around in my bag. I think it'd be a good addition to anyone's backpacking gear, especially lightweight or ultralight backpacking, or even just a weekend bag in case you want to boil coffee, water, tea, whatever it may be while you're out hiking around. Doesn't take up much room, not much weight. I think it's a good buy. I'm going to buy a few more stocking stuffers and just to have around in case this one finally does break, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.